Yeah, well, somebody commented on my last video that, it looked a bit overcast, and it sort of did, but it's come up fine now, so I will take the MX-60 for a quick squirt up to Cars Lookout. Won't bore you with suburban stuff. One thing that the MX-60 is pretty good for is hustle along the transport sections. So we're doing 44 Ks at the moment, which I'm pretty sure is about right. I'm only comfortable doing that in a place where I've got really good visibility, and I know I don't need to suddenly brake for someone pulling out from somewhere, and I know the road pretty well. Didn't hear him coming. Okay, about to start our climb. Might drop it down a bit in speed. So let me see, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and then pull the trigger, and then that'll slow us down, and we should drop into cruise control again pretty soon. Yep, I like the little cruise control indicator. It takes the guesswork out of things. And I dropped it down a bit of speed just because, that should use less battery, Whoops. Be careful not to run over this gravelly shit, because it's what punctured my tyre last time. Fucking hell. Oh. Brown snake. Jeez. That's something. Coming into spring, and then that's right, all the snakes come out. I think last year I had that red-bellied black have a go at me. Fucking cranky bastard he was. I'll see if I can splice in a bit of that video. Nice time of the afternoon, isn't it? I think it's only been about like 5 minutes to get to here. Oh, Bellbird Gully. Tailwind, should be quick on the way down. Well, it's a headwind now. And no point in dropping into Dags. I always love this part where it opens out. Such a nice valley. Cloud up over there does tend to give you like an indication that it could rain or it might not rain. Mountains love to do that. Nice time of day to come up here too. Meaning to come up here on my motorbike again since I got my new tyres on. This is one of my favourite motorbike rides too. Not a bad spot to live, Good motorbike riding just outside the back door. One thing that's a bit of a hassle about the whole COVID thing is that the border's just on the other side of the ridge there. There's a really nice road that I'd love to take this one up, that I have taken the wide wheel up, but This has got better range, and I reckon I could do that, but I can't because I can't cross the border. Well, I can, but I can't come back. Don't you love the bellbirds? I really love this little stand of forest here. It's just fabulous. Spring Creek's flowing nicely. Just fabulous, isn't it? Hard to get more classic southeast Queensland gum forest. Ferns down in the valley there. And then we're coming to this cutting of remnant rainforest. I say remnant because probably used to be rainforest all the way over there as well. But anyway, gosh, it's good. Pretty sure that was an eastern whipbird just flew across the road. Fucking shit ton of bellbugs there, isn't there? Go, there's a whipbird. case you're wondering, I have been up here on the wide wheel as well. Okay, well, about to leave the rainforest. So the rainforest's back over that way. Here we are at Cars Lookout. Isn't anyone here to complain at me, so I might as well take me scoot down the footpath to the lookout. Here we are. Oh, probably better park it all out of there. Won't fall forwards then, will it? So what is it up to here? Looks like it was 16.7 k's. I have to agree though that it's a nice lookout. It's kind of weird how the border goes around here. Just over there, on the other side of that ridge that we're seeing, is New South Wales, and yet that ridge over there with the kind of knob on the top, that's Queensland, and down in the saddle and across to the next range, that's still Queensland too. That's like, you know, Mount Barney over that way. One of my mates lives on one of the properties down there, just a little bit around the corner. So I'll be heading back into the sun. Just as pretty. Might as well do the whole downhill, eh? I don't know what the wind's noise is like, but saw a couple of kangaroos jumping across the road before, so I have to keep an eye on them. It's much nicer light in the mornings, but here we are. I mean, it's nice for me, but I don't know how well the GoPro will cope with it. This thing had a longer board. One of the wallabies there. Yeah. interesting to note that this isn't that much faster than the wide wheel comes down here. Wow, hit that warmer air. I disengage the cruise control, I might actually get a bit faster. Seems to be about on the edge. Gotta say, this thing's just really stable. No sense of twitchiness at all. Faster you go, the more solid it feels. Obviously, you can provoke things if you want to, but but it doesn't provoke it itself. I wonder what an extra gear will do for me. Yeah. $56. Just in case someone's pulling out. Well, there we go. Lovely little ride. So back down to 25 and legal limits sort of stuff.